Hey y'all, countryman. Haven't done a video in a long time. Looking forward to doing some more. I'm okay. Everything good and hunky dory. Just waiting for a few blessings to come my way. God's working on it. I'll let you know when He lets me know. This is a rant video. I don't do many of them, but the stuff that I've been seeing in the news uh, upsets me, scares me. Want to put my 2 cents on it on a few things, and looking forward to some feedback on this. Keep it above board. If it ain't, I don't care if you disagree with me, but if you start getting rude and crude, I'll block you. The 200 and something years ago, our founding fathers based our Constitution on the Word of God. And the Second Amendment is a right. It's in the Constitution. Our God that we all know and love. Our Constitution is based on the Ten Commandments. Why it was taken out of the courthouses and off the steps is beyond me. There is no such thing as separation of church and state. We came over here from England to where we could worship as we wanted to. That's the reason we came over here. We're Americans. Way back then, we didn't get along with people. That's the reason we came over here. So if you don't like the way we do things, there's the door. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you. Don't come over to my country and try to tell me how to do things. If you do not believe in the Bible and what our laws were based on, I'll pray for you, but don't come into my law system and our Constitution and try to change it. I don't care how many laws they put on the books. You need to go back and read the Bible. It's in black and white, and do what God says do. Now, I'm getting on a ramble. I'm sorry. But they took out the Ten Commandments off of the courthouses, saying that it's a separation of church and state, which there is no such thing. But now in the state of Texas, I believe, they're wanting to set up a separate Sharia law system, which is okay, fine. Now, can we say double standard here? I don't understand. Mr. Obama, I have one question that I would like for you to answer. What is the name of your God? My God's name is Jehovah. His son was Jesus Christ. That's the only question I want answered. I seen something, it was a Joker off of Batman. He was on Facebook today. He says, cursing is okay in school, reading a Bible is not. Boy, that hits home hard. And there was another one that's been around on Facebook and all over. It says Bibles are allowed in jail and prison, but not in our school. Can we say that should be switched? Now, I don't care who you are. I mean, they do see clouds for making rain. They screw around with that stuff. That's okay, I guess. But a man in Oregon is going to jail for catching rainwater on his property. He's going to prison. I think it's 30 days or whatever. I ain't for sure. I'm sorry. What is it? New Jersey, I believe, is taxing rainwater that falls on your land. You are taxed by how much blessings God gives you. That's the way I understand it. I don't know who smokes dope, who smokes marijuana, and who doesn't. But you got a plant that has been around for millions of years, got a whole bunch of medicinal values, and it has been proven to cure a lot of things. But it is so is poppies, heroin. Everything's got I mean, you can get morphine in the hospital today. I had it a couple years ago when I had kidney stones. Makes you feel real good, takes away the pain. But it's all within measure. I don't think it should be illegal. And the federal government looks at it, if you can't tax it, make it illegal. That's what perturbs me more than anything. 10 Commandments in our courthouse. Already done that. Now they're trying, if they can't take our guns away, which because of Sandy Hook and that and everything, there's a lot of conspiracy theories around Sandy Hook. I'm not even going to go into that. I like basing everything I do on fact. But if they can't take your guns away, they want to take your ammo away. They want to put higher taxes on it where you can't do it. I listened to a video on Ted Cruz today. He says there is already a background check on every gun from every FFL dealer that you go buy a gun from. Does a background check. It's mandatory. I don't want criminals having guns either. I think it's a bad thing. But what's worse than that is when the criminals who don't worry about buying guns from a reputable FFL dealer go out in the back parking lot and buy a gun anyway that don't have a background check. Those are the ones that I'm worried about. And if they got guns and you take mine away, or you take all the guns away and the federal government's got guns, now we're talking tyranny. I'm not going to say any more about that. It's happened before. That's all I want to say. Now, am I a right-winger, gun-toting, Bible-thumping redneck? Yeah, I am. When I was growing up, and squeaky wheel always gets the grease. If you're ever on a wagon train or anything, or you got a bearing going bad on your front wheel of your car, you take it off and you grease it a couple times, and if that don't go bad, you take the dadgum bearing off and you put a new one on. So if we don't stand up for what we believe in and start speaking out on the Bible, I do a Bible video every once in a while. I get maybe 40, 50 views on it, and just me reading the scriptures. I've got bad comments. Don't talk about my religion over you're putting words in the Bibles now. Well, I was reading it straight out of the black and white New King James Version, which they took out the these and thous and deal with it. That's the version I read. If your squeaky wheel's going to get the grease, if you keep squeaking, they're going to change you. And last and least, I stand for something, or you're going to fall for anything. If we as right-wing, gun-toting, Bible-thumping rednecks, which I am, if you don't stand for something, you're going to fall for anything. End time prophecy, I don't know if we're in it or not. I don't know when Jesus Christ I take it back. I know exactly when Jesus Christ is coming back. because that's when God tells him to. It says no man knows the hour which he comes back. Well, I know when it is. When God tells Jesus to come back, and a lot of us is going to heaven, a lot of us is going to hell, and I'm going to try my best through the grace of God to be the ones that go to heaven. But this is my 2 cents on a wood and nickel subject. Let me know what you think, and if I'm wrong, tell me. If I'm right, everybody do a video on it. See what they think. See what kind of stuff you get on your channel. Abortion? I got a real good answer for that. You should have kept your legs crossed. Or you pecker in your pants. Guys, you're just as guilty as the girl is. Galatians 4:16. Am I therefore your enemy because I tell you the truth? John 8:32. Ye shall know the truth shall set you free. God bless. Looking forward to comments on this one.